Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have decided that today I am going to sit in my room and react to this Hasbro Pulse fan stream. I'm not live streaming this because it wouldn't really work with the way I have this all set up. So I'm just gonna record it. Just gonna sit in my room, have this play, and I do believe that what they're going to do today will probably just be, revealing the stuff that Takara Tomy has already revealed, and the stuff that got leaked last night. If you don't know, Age of the Primes Wave 3 got leaked last night, thanks to Amazon France. But I think that's what they're going to be doing. The stream starts... Oh. I will put a timestamp in the video for when the stream actually starts, so you can skip to there. But this is going to be an unedited reaction. So, and I do wish I could live stream this, but with the way that, because I have to screen record this, and with the way YouTube live streams work, I wouldn't be able to do it, which does kind of suck, but hey, it is what it is. But based on the fact that they're advertising themselves, I think the stream is going to start pretty soon. And who knows, maybe they'll drop a surprise on us. And it's always good to have more pictures of figures. Like, we'll get more pictures of 86 Megatron, we'll get Widowmaker, Mixmaster, Scavenger, Starscream, Alita, and then we'll get those Age of the Primes figures, which if you haven't seen yet, then I will not spoil for you. But starts pretty soon, I believe. Wonder when they'll start doing the countdown. But yeah, this is the first time I'm doing something like this. And, I mean, it's nice to be able to do something like this once again. I wish I could stream it, but I really can't, unfortunately, due to the fact that I don't have a computer to stream this on. Oh.
Hey, Transformers
there
fans,
we go.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a little
We got Mark Cronis, the one and only.
It's been a minute. We're back. We're alive and well. TF Tuesday, June 10th. I feel like the #1 piece of information that people want before we start chatting up. All of the items that you see today are available for pre-order today, June 10th. Exclusives, which we'll get to the details later. But all the mainline stuff, everything, 1 p.m. that we'll see, except for the 2 Amazon exclusives, which will be an exclusive window for Pulse Premium members on Pulse plus Amazon. But we'll get into that. But just
the Insecticons will be up for pre-order. That's nice.
I know everyone's been looking for Onyx Prime, which you revealed.
Toy Fair, yeah.
Toy Fair.
Fans were hyped. I was hyped. I mean,
Onyx.
we were all hyped about that.
People looking for Complete Superion. We're actually going to show the Complete Superion.
Oh, we're getting... That's an image we don't have. Completed Superion. We don't have that.
I think it's been a while. I mean, it's wild to think we've been talking about Age of Primes for so long, and now we're doing the last waves of the first year, which is crazy.
It is. We've almost completed the collection, but there's a lot more gems to get. There's a lot more gems to get, and there's a lot more gems to see. We are about to drop some gems on them right now.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
So let's start with a deluxe scale. Let's go. We'll start small and go big. Who do you want to start off with?
Since you were just talking about the Aerialbots, we can go into the Aerialbots. Why not?
Fireflight and Skydive.
2 pieces.
Yeah, Skydive and Fireflight.
All in 1 year. I want to make sure we get some credit from lessons learned. A combined Combiner in 1 year. What a concept. We got it now. All superior. And talk us through it, Mark.
So, as you can see, I worked with Sui-san over at Takara Tomy on all these Aerialbots. They came out phenomenal. They're right out of the G1 animation episodes. Great articulation.
Those look really good.
We obviously got all the cool little details.
It appears that they're
on the
just
jets,
retools.
like very particular about
Fireflight.
that, as you know.
Yeah, here Fireflight looks like a retool of Slingshot.
See, all the new parts on those guys.
Just get into it. Just jump in.
Looks like a retool. Superion! Oh, that looks good. Alright, let's see how Skydive attaches to the back. Not the greatest, but oh, that looks good. I kind of regret committing to Devastator now instead of Superion because, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh boy.
He really does speak volumes in person and in hand. And as we know, he still has his cool feature where you can put on the combiner leg and the front shin does close. Just the colors.
I do wish that Air Raid and Skydive were a bit more compressed, because I feel like that would limit the knee articulation once you get them fully combined, but still. See, Skydive here is definitely a retool of Air Raid. Like,
I got a question.
they're definitely retools of Slingshot and Air Raid.
All the times we meet and trying to figure out exactly what you guys are looking for, what's working, what's not working. Would love to hear, because we did it on Devastator, using the Commander price point or Combiner.
Correct.
Would love, because we call it Commander and Titan as well. Like Titan was 150 this year in Age of the Primes. We look at it as the biggest figure. It's kind of what we just call Titan. It's not really like 15 inches or 20 inches is the biggest figure. So would love, if you guys comment down below what you guys are thinking as far as the Commander price point, how we're doing that with the Combiners. If you want to see more Combiners, obviously.
It's a thing, because having Commanders be part of Combiners does make it difficult for a lot of people to get Combiners, especially with the tariffs coming up with the increased prices. Combiners, because Commanders are now going to be $120 US. That's a lot, but it's a thing. It's a whole thing.
Really kind of a new age for Combiners with Devastator all in 1 year, Superior all in 1 year. We were really focused on making sure that didn't have any issues like
see some primes.
Making sure we get it right. And,
I've already seen the leaks from last night, and I'm very excited to see what they deal with a certain prime.
Love the new packaging.
Oh, the new packaging is amazing. Love it. But yeah, I am of the firm belief that those are retools. Those are definitely retools.
The real leader of the Insecticon. There he is. He's got a little wiggle going on.
I thought his name was Venom.
With our nice ankle articulation. Yes, look at this.
Maybe they can't name him Venom for reasons. Like, they can't name Shrapnel. They gotta name him Scrapnel now or something like that.
This amazing character. I'm so glad that we were actually able to complete the 6 Insecticons.
You're a big Insecticon guy.
This is the 7th Insecticon that is the true leader, in my opinion. Not kickback.
Your humble opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not really an Insecticon. I don't own a singular Insecticon. I don't own any of the legacy ones. I don't own any Insecticons, and I don't plan to start with that guy. I don't intend to start with him. It's kind of difficult for me right now because I get a check at the end of the month from my job, because I have a job, and that helps me with paying for Transformers, especially because I just spent a lot of money on the Nintendo Switch 2, having a lot of fun with it, but I just spent a lot of money on that. But July 1st, July I'll have my check, and I will be...
Now, this is an interesting one that...
My Cronis!
Kunihiro-san.
Ooh!
Because as you guys know, my Cronis is essentially your Minicon. So you can see
Oh,
we put the Minicon logo on his chest,
Stone.
nice metallic ops there. And he also pops into like an exosuit, which is very almost pretender technology.
The Chimera
which is very
Stone.
interesting.
And then he has the shell around him.
So the disc fits inside this guy's chest, basically empowers the mech suit, but he also comes with his artifact, the Chimera Stone, which is this little thing right here, which has his little micro.
That's the Chimera Stone?
It's very tiny, but it's nice that we got translucents, we got metallic ops, we got all kinds of goodies on this guy. So
I love my Cronis. I love this figure. He's so silly, and I love him. I'm definitely going to be displaying my Cronis just like that, just riding the bike.
As you can see, you
haven't shown that to me before.
Wait a
that's
minute.
a little hidden gem there. So his legs, which actually become the tire to the one-wheeled motorcycle, can also be used as a shield for other characters.
He's a weaponizer.
Can actually be used to power up all the other characters.
He's a weaponizer.
This was a wild ride. Kunihiro-san knocked it out of the park.
That's actually really cool.
I just love this little mini con.
But my Cronis.
He's so cute. He's amazing. His colors came out great.
He's gonna be so small when he comes out. I love it. I really like this figure. It looks really fun. Looks like a really good kind of fun thing to mess around with because of how the little mini guy in the middle works, all that stuff. 7 steps for the base figure. But that is apparently a weaponizer. I did not know that.
This is
so that's deluxe. Now we're moving up to Voyager.
Now we're moving.
You got a couple here.
Trion.
Hover spaceship mode from Alpha Trion, who has the Covenant of Primus. Looks so right. He actually has ab articulation. Hasui-san.
He has an ab crunch?
He actually is featured with his mustache.
Mustache.
Are rocking mustaches, and there's nothing wrong with
But
that.
I really like Alpha Trion. He looks really nice.
There's actually some Cybertronian.
I was afraid to ask. I was like, I genuinely didn't know. And I'm like, oh, if I ask,
What does it say?
Cybertronian messages. There's actually a little image of a Cybertron right there.
What does the Cybertronian say?
Covenant of Primus book actually came out fantastic. It does have a 5mm peg, so all the characters can hold it.
I want to know what it says.
The Covenant Prime. Yeah, that's
right in there.
This mode has actually never been done, but it was never even featured in the G1 animation series, but it was the mode for the G1 Alpha Trion, so we thought it was really cool to do that.
Looks like a retool of
Especially
the
stuff that Evan's doing on like the concept series stuff.
Studio Series Sweeps.
I mean, whenever there's a toy we've never done and we can do it, like that's always the way.
Yeah.
Looks like a heavy retool of the Studio Series Sweeps, especially with that alt mode.
Like the G1 animation episode.
Oh yeah, the Autobot sigil comes. He has a dedicated ab crunch. Okay, that's cool. We like that. We like that. He has a dedicated ab crunch.
Present, past, and future of Cybertron.
And the primes that you did on Earth, like the whole segment is amazing. But just
My prime shelf. Oh boy, my prime shelf is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna. At the end of this year, I'm gonna have Optimus, Vector, Solus, Prima, Megatronus, Alchemist, Onyx, Alpha Trion, and my Cronis. I'm gonna have 9 of the 13 primes.
Which is actually a redeck of Armada Red Alert that came out spectacular because we actually ended up pre-building his little piston guns that actually fit on his fists.
This disappoints me.
The Red Alert that didn't have a fist, but this guy actually does.
This disappoints me because Flatline is such a cool design, and it's a design that deserves a mold of its own instead of a retool of a figure that came out 2 waves ago, or like literally last wave. 2 waves ago when this comes out.
He's been killing it lately. It's like Saratomi. But yeah, it's really nice to get another cool evil Decepticon.
Like,
in the line.
Armada Red Alert, I've heard, is a really good figure, and I'm not gonna say that it's not a good figure. All I'm saying is that Flatline, because his design is really cool, he deserves a figure to himself. He deserves a mold to himself, in my opinion. And I really wish that he had that. I wish he
I know you guys have already seen this, but
had a mold to himself.
Get Mark on camera and actually talk about this labor of love. I mean, this was one when I think we first started talking about what you were
This
doing.
Onyx? It's Onyx!
The first centaur to ever grace Transformers toydom here. I mean, yeah.
I love it. I'm really excited for this. Hopefully, depending on the time these drop, I might be able to get Onyx for a holiday. But, oh, he looks real nice. I really like Onyx.
This guy worked with Aaron Archer on the Covenant of Primus to do all those illustrations, and that's where really with the 13 Primes come from.
Oh, yeah, he looks real nice.
To read more about these guys, great, do it. IDW as well, they have a lot of publications for stories of the 13 Primes, so dive in.
I don't even know what mode I'm going to display him in. That's how good it is, because he's got the 3 modes. He's got the robot mode, he's got that biped robot mode, the quadruped robot mode as we previously saw, and the centaur mode, which can literally have 6 legs. That's just, oh my god.
But I'm just like trying to find where you put the other 2 legs on here. It's like, I just want to make sure, like, just see the back of him was like, yeah, he's really like a triple. I mean, he's a triple changer. Yeah,
he's a triple changer. Yeah, see 6 legs.
On the side here, you can see
on the beast mode, 6 legs. Like, that's a really cool beast mode. I might want to display him in beast mode or robot mode. I don't know.
Completing this 13 Prime shelf because I already have mine almost half complete in its breath.
Well, I mean, honestly, you really set the standard with Megatronus on the first wave of leader, and to see like.
I wish I was in the position of Mark.
Good point.
Like, just imagine you're in that man's shoes. You design the toys, you get them early.
That wraps up for Age of the Primes for 2025. So those are the final waves of Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader. So now we can move into
pretty good. And
let's do Slug Slinger. Slug Slinger. Let's bring your guy in.
Oh yeah, those exclusives. Sandstorm with the handsome face.
Premium Hour 1 to 2, but also available.
I'm not getting that. I already have Sandstorm, and I don't give a singular crap about Slug Slinger. Handsome face Sandstorm. But imagine being in the position of Mark. You get to design these figures, and therefore you get them early. And you know everything that's going on. You know what figures are coming up. You know the design process. Imagine being in that position. Imagine being in that position. That is a good position to be in. I really like that.
The handsome face later on, which this is a great pack for those of you who missed out on Slug Slinger for those headmasters that we did a while back. And then Sandstorm is just looking great. He's got some color differences.
I really hope they fix the chest on this.
More animation accurate, as you can see the black fists, and obviously the head sculpt came out great. But
say you fixed the chest.
Slug Slinger, that headmaster. So
because if you don't know, on the original Legacy United Sandstorm, the chest would constantly untab, like constantly. It is a very annoying problem, and it's not a quality control issue, it's a build issue.
Still want the headmasters. I know we're still trying from Misfire. We gotta figure that guy out.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait and see.
Wreckers and the Mayhem Squad. They are
hopefully they fix the chest.
Now, and we are trying to collect those 2 completions.
I really hope my audio is recording. If my audio wasn't recording and I've just been talking this whole time to no one, it would suck.
Age of the Prime stuff that she's done on the graphics here are just awesome.
The art is very good. For those who are claiming that the art is AI generated, AI generated art is inconsistent at best, and
All right, let's go to the next one.
There's more.
If you told AI to make art based on these toys, it'd screw with the proportions
There's
and
more.
While
everything.
we're singing Amy's praises.
Yes.
What in the name of God?
And Jen selects for many years. Goodness,
Oh,
I'm not
the
gonna guess how many years
Dinobots.
the cardboard box, the glorified cardboard box with some graphics on it.
Is that-
Amy's taken it to the next level, putting the graphics on. I love this kind of watercolor spray paint look.
That's a Titan box.
And you knew we weren't done with the Dinobots from Studio Series.
That's a Titan
So everyone's got to get their G2 Dinobots. This is the second and third. Obviously, you guys saw the first wave of Leader with Grimlock.
Look at this cool rainbow colors.
And
That's
I
a
love
Titan box.
Shout out to Evan Brooks.
Yeah, Evan's
doing the deco.
That's a Titan box.
These look amazing. And
Or maybe that's
it's
just the
I don't think
Gen
it's a spoiler,
Selects
but
box.
The next two are coming next year.
'Cause-
they're coming next year, so you'll be able to finish the 5. The next
Hopefully
two are
it'll be
coming.
like Commander price or something.
But they're
Because
coming next year, so there's a little reveal for
Yeah,
you.
how
But
we
nothing too shocking. But
I really hope it's
these
like,
are
I'm not
awesome.
gonna get
Fan
it.
channel exclusive.
I'm not going to get it,
really love these,
but
like the
I
fan
really
channel
hope
stuff.
that
I love
it's
so much 'cause
not
it really-
Titan class
you guys
price
get to do
because
so much more where
that
we
would
go a little bit more niche,
absolutely
like
suck.
more core fan and things that we're not able to do on mainline. So these look awesome. You got your 3 here. 2 coming in
Slash
next year,
Snarl,
26.
Grimlock, and
Slug,
the
yeah,
other
yeah,
two.
Slug.
Let me
I don't
know
have the
down in
blue
comments
Grimlock.
what
I have the
two
other
that you're
G2
waiting for,
Grimlock,
'cause
the
these guys'
like
colorings came out really
camo
fantastic.
one,
They look
the
great. And
yellow
then,
one.
trying to get some favorites in. So we're not gonna leave you. We're not gonna leave you without any favorites.
So again, probably no surprise.
Ooh,
Multi-pack
this is new.
where we had the Autobots. So now we've got the Decepticon pack here with, of course, the Fallen, Megatron, and very soon Soundwave.
That is new. That is new. I did not. I don't think we knew about this.
Like when you convert, even just watching you convert the Fallen is like
Crazy designs are wild, but they came out fantastic. The paint applications
looks
on them came out great.
those actually
Obviously, the
look real
Fallen
nice.
in that movie really strikes quite a presence. I love
Oh,
how
that
it's
looks
like,
good.
his,
We did
like,
not know
almost
about this, as far as I
feathered
know.
Kind of like ricochets.
I
Moves every single time he talks. It's really fascinating. It's just.
I kind of want
The
it.
films are just great to sit back.
It's gonna be
and
so
just dive into
expensive,
the
but I
Transformers
kind of want it
universe and just, like,
because
dive
all of those
into
molds
an
are molds I
amazing big
want.
blockbuster action movie
Even
with just, like,
Soundwave.
all these crazy designs and all these crazy fight scenes. I love it.
And then with Studio Series being around, I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, since 2018. I think it's 2018. But we're continuing to...
with that.
I'll go with that.
Show us Age of Extinction
Continue to
Dinobots.
celebrate the anniversaries. Understand this is an off year, but wanted to make sure that with the Autobot pack, you get the Decepticons as well. We are, very passionate, especially you and Evan, very passionate. We never want to leave a collection incomplete.
Yeah, next year
we don't wanna
we're
do
gonna
that
get
disservice,
some
so
Dark of the
you got your
Moon
Decepticons
packs,
here.
definitely.
Obviously, a lot more to come, but
Ooh,
I think
the
that's-
Titan for next year is probably the Driller to celebrate Dark of the Moon. That's my prediction. That is my prediction.
That's
That's-
Transformers Tuesday. That's right.
I'm locking it in. That's my prediction. Since next year is Dark of the Moon's 15th anniversary, the Titan for next year, the Studio Series Titan for next year will be the Driller in order to celebrate the 15-year anniversary of Dark of the Moon. That's my prediction. I'm locking it in.
With Slugsinger and Sandstorm, the G2 Dinobots for fan channel, where all fine toys are sold. And then finally, the Studio Series Decepticon pack. Again, all at 1 p.m. Premium, Pulse members, exclusive hour, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. on the 2 Amazon exclusives. Hopefully you don't have to rewind to make sure you understood what I was just saying. But I think that's it for now. Very soon, Evan will be back, and we'll do some Studio Series. We'll round out 25 Studio Series. And
SDCC we're going to.
That's it?
And then SEC.
There we'll be out there.
That's it?
Goodness, gosh,
Yeah,
that's coming
it's
up
like
quick.
next week.
So we've got a bunch of goodies. I know we didn't have any pipeline reveal or Space Bridge reveals today.
That's right.
But we'll have those Comic-Con, trying to save a lot of the juice for Comic-Con.
Save the
But
juice.
we'll make sure that we get it
I
all
wonder
out
when
there.
Comic-Con
Talk
is.
about this dope shirt. I know you guys will
Definitely
rock a dope
try to
shirt.
react to that stream if they stream it.
I came
Correct, though. I came correct.
literally took it off the mannequin on Main Street.
Nailed it. It looked great.
Shout out to Kelly for hooking me up.
Yeah, it's a sweet shirt.
Well, cool. Hey, everyone, appreciate your patience. Thanks for waiting on us. We're here. We're back.
I wish they had showed off the other studio
With those
series.
pre-orders. And until next time.
Roll out. I wish they had shown off more studio series. Overall, a really nice stream. I wish they had shown off more studio series, but they showed off that pack that we did not know existed. So, but yeah, I'll really looking forward to San Diego Comic-Con, and I guess I'll probably see you guys this weekend with a video, hopefully on Age of Extinction Optimus. Till next time, goodbye and good night.